So first things first.
Yeah.
How are you?
Pretty good. I just came back from a 2-week tour.
Okay.
I did LA, Vegas, and some more shows in the States. And I finished off in Mexico. And then I came back for 80 yesterday, so I was kind of sleepy.
Does it feel like a homecoming now, coming back to Amsterdam?
Yeah, for me it does, because I'm not that often in Holland. And this is where I live, so yeah, I feel really like home here. And I wish I could spend more time in Holland, and especially in Amsterdam.
And well, you travel all over the world, but let's go back a bit. Do you remember when you first knew that you were in love with electronic music?
Yeah, the funny thing is that I came from a small city in Holland. This is where I grew up. It's in the north of the Netherlands. And I always liked dance music, but as a kid, you see dance music on TV or something, and you never experienced it. You never experienced a party or something. And then I remember that Erick E played in our city. And my dad brought me like into the back. I could see it, and from that moment when I saw all the lights and he played that record, I don't know, I just fell in love with it.
How old were you?
14.
Okay. So, and then how do you go from there? Did you immediately go online and to see how you make your own music?
Well, back in the days, there wasn't that much online. Everybody played with vinyl. And I just went to the stores in Amsterdam, to Midtown, and with all my money, I would buy new records. And then I practiced at home all night.
What was the first song you were proud of that you made?
The first song I bought.
No, that you made, that you produced.
Oh, well, the first one, the funny thing is, like, the first one I did was together with Laidback Luke. Okay. He helped me with my first releases. And the first one was Wooker, and we released it on Sidney Sampson's label. And I know it worked really well for me, and everywhere I played, people were asking for that record. And it was such a new experience for me, because I was used to be buying records and play it, and not bringing out records. So that's, like, for me, a special moment.
What started that song?
It started that Laidback Luke helped me out, because we met up, and he saw me playing and he liked it, and we were keeping contact through email. And I was visiting his shows together with him to see what he was doing. And he's like, yeah, you need records for your sets that makes you unique. And he was always like really upfront of all the DJs. Yeah, so he came up with an idea, he helped me, and so we created Wooker.
I spoke to Laidback Luke last year,
yeah,
and he told me about helping new talent.
Yeah.
What is one thing that you've learned from him that you still use today, or something that he told you about the industry that stuck with you?
Yeah, the thing I really like from him is that he helped me, but during the show there were like 10 other people that came up to him and like, thank you for listening to my demo, of giving his demo, and he always gave feedback. And he always takes time for people around him, and I try to do the same. I always listen to demos every week, and the best talented guy with the best record I put in my radio show, even though he's not famous or anything. Yeah, just try to help out just like he did. Because I think if you look at Luke, he's like one of a kind maybe, but I do my best.
If you look at the new talent now, is there something you notice? Because, well, you've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah, you can see that it grew a lot the last 5, maybe 10 years. From 10 years ago, everybody wanted to be like professional soccer player, and DJ was kind of a guy who plays in a club. And you know, if you tell your parents you want to be a DJ, they'd be like, okay, get a real job.
What did your parents tell you?
Well, first of all, it was a hobby, so they were like, okay, if you like it, just go for it. And then when I just quit my job and made it professional, I thought I would make it professional, I had no clue. They were like, okay, yeah, go your gang, you can stay at our home if you want. But yeah, you need to have a plan for the future.
But it worked out. So.
Yeah, I had a plan, but you never know what to do. Like, you don't have a degree for DJing or something. So, but nowadays, there are a lot of, like, millions of producers and DJs, and there are a lot of talented, but it's way harder to come into the big scene of artists. And but what I can see from all the demos, there's such a good, talented producers. It's really cool. So there should be a lot of new Dutch DJs who will come through.
Like you say, in the last 5 years, EDM, dance music, electronic music has grown really big.
Yeah.
How do you separate yourself, your own music, from everything that is out there?
Well, the thing is, that we're lucky that we're playing a lot. So I play not only in Amsterdam, but I just went to Asia, and I just came back from the States. So I have all these different influences, and I can test my records on the crowd. So if I like it and I see the crowd's reaction is good to it, I can adjust it a little bit on the left, or you know what I mean. And we're lucky we got like a live testing audience, so that makes us lucky.
What was the last song, because well you play everywhere, what was the last song that you realized that it did well with the audience?
One of my latest releases was Escape, and so I made a record and I was playing it, and I thought the bridge was a little bit too long, so the transition to the second break took too long, but when we were making it, it felt good. But when you're playing it, it takes too long, and people get like bored. I'm not really bored, but it just takes too long in my opinion. So yeah, we cut that out, and that's what I have done because of the audience. Because otherwise, if I didn't play for audience, I would kept it in, and eventually be thinking, fuck.
But so you try them out before releasing them?
Yeah, always.
Okay.
Yeah. I try to do it on sets where they're not recording it, because then people think it's a new idea, and I never know if I'm gonna release it. But also with Epic at the same. The first time I played it was in Holland, and when I dropped it, people like really went crazy. Nobody knew that record. I was like, whoa. So that's the other way around.
And I have Devotion on here as well. One of the latest tracks. Can you tell me what inspired you for that song?
Yeah, I'm really obsessed with old records. There's so many good melodies in it, and there are a lot of historical records from back in the days, and people always listen to and remember the old records. And this one, I used to play it as a bootleg. I just made it for fun for my set, and then eventually DJs started asking to play it. I don't know, and we were like, okay, let's release it. And then now like Zed or Calvin Harris or everybody's playing the record. For me, it's pretty cool. Everywhere I go, I hear people playing it. I don't know. Yeah, it started off as a bootleg for fun, and it worked well. And then it became an official release at Spinning.
And you say you like old records. Is this? Do you like old dance records, or everything?
No, everything. From I don't know, from Black Box to Red Hot Chili Peppers, everything. I listen to everything, because sometimes if you like a record, there's a melody in it you like, or a hook, or it can be anything. I'm just obsessed with the old music. I like to listen to it. And
dance music is a bit different than most genres of music in a way, because you don't release, or it's not often that people release albums.
Yeah.
Do you think, what is your opinion on this? Do you think, are you working towards an album, or is it just...
No, you're not really working towards an album. You just make a lot of records, and like, for example, we got like 25 projects we could release, but we're like not sure, and we're like, okay, we're gonna do this too for the coming 3 months, and then you got like 23 left or something, and some are better than the others, and sometimes you want to switch that up, and it's like fine-tuning. And if you have the feeling like you're good for an album, and you got a crowd that's really want more records, yeah, why not? But I think it's all about your own feeling. It's not, you don't need a label to push you to do an album. It should be about your own feeling, that if you feel it's right, you should do it, and not the other way around.
Finally then, are you as good as your latest track? Is it, well, in general, is a DJ as good as...
Yeah, the people say so, and the audience think so, because it goes really fast. You got like 5,000 DJs bringing out music every 2 months, so they look at your latest record. And but you don't need to forget that if you've always been working for 10 years, like Tiesto, if he makes a bad record, people don't forget about it. So it should be in the middle. If you're like a new kid, and you have a good record, and then you make like 3 bad records maybe, then it's kind of hard to catch up again. But if you're in the game really long, and your records are all like on a premium level, and sometimes they peak, you never know, then you should be fine.
And for you, where do you see yourself on this
I have no
road?
clue. I should ask the people that. I've been playing for a long time now, but there are people who are playing longer than me, and there are a lot of kids who are playing younger than me. So I have no clue. I just try my best and make people happy.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.